If you're anything like me, you sometimes find yourself bored out of your mind, aimlessly looking through Google Maps only to sometimes stumble upon the odd marvels this beautiful world of ours has to offer. Ranging from weird red Siberian lakes to remote islands in the middle of nowhere, to this. Every one of us has written their names in the sand with a stick or sprayed it onto a wall for the whole world to see at least once in their life. However, Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyani, a member of Abu Dhabi's ruling family, also known as the Rainbow Sheikh, took the meaning of the phrase for the whole world to see quite literally. The Sheikh just so happened to own an entire, mostly uninhabited island in the Persian Gulf, just off the coast of Abu Dhabi, called Al Futais. And he did what any other sensible person with a net worth of over $22 billion would do. He had a workman carve his name in the sand in big capital letters, which you could literally see from space. Each letter measured in at 500 meters tall, and had a total width of over 1.5 kilometers, from the H to the D. They were dug in such a way to act as canals for the water to flow through, as not to be washed away. And as a matter of fact, it was also written upside down. To get a sense of just how gigantic this thing is, here's a view of both Abu Dhabi and the Al Futais Island, captured by Google Earth satellites in 2009. As grandiose as this project was, not much is known about it. From the earliest satellite imagery we have, it shows that construction started somewhere in 2005, and it was completed in 2008. The Sheikh himself refused to speak much on the subject when asked about it, and the price of the whole project is still unknown. Despite the UAE's official language being Arabic, Sheikh Hamad chose to write his name in capital Latin letters. This is believed to be due to the fact that it would have been easier to read. After all, the Latin script is the most widely used in the world, with around 70% of the world's population using it, followed by the Chinese script. It would also be easier to construct, as the Arabic counterpart of Hamad looks like this. This could have proven more difficult to construct. Now, before you book any flights to go and see it for yourself, you must know that unfortunately the writing does not exist anymore. The letters have been covered up sometime in 2012. Now, all that remains of the giant piece of sand graffiti is a small part of the once letter H, and a huge patch of sand the size of the Vatican. The reason for the cover-up is also unknown, although it is speculated that the other members of the royal family considered that the giant sand carving did not fit the modern image of Abu Dhabi, and he was forced to take it down. Nonetheless, the Rainbow Sheikh is no stranger to the phrase "go big or go home." Besides casually writing his name so big you could literally see it from space, he is also a big automotive enthusiast, and that is quite literal. He owns an impressive car collection of over 200 vehicles, which are showcased in his own museum, shaped like a pyramid in the middle of the desert. Did you honestly expect anything less from this guy? The Emirates National Auto Museum, as it is called, may not be what you expect at first. It doesn't feature any supercars, as you would most likely expect. However, it features such exhibits as a fully operational Dodge Power Wagon replica, which is 64 times larger than its original counterpart, complete with 4 bedrooms inside. Or a custom-built globe-shaped motorhome, said to be 1/millionth the size of the Earth itself, or the biggest motorhome in the world, the size of a 4-story building, or this giant Willys MB replica. I think you get the point. This is only the tip of the iceberg. The museum has a website if you want to check out the rest of his collection. Sheikh Hamad himself also has an Instagram account, which he is quite active on, mostly posting car content. Both are linked in the description below. Alongside his lavish displays of wealth, he has become a well-known philanthropist in medicine, with such acts as supplying a complete kidney stone operating theater to a public hospital in Morocco, where he continues to fund its staff even to this day. What would you do with a spare $22 billion? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to catch us next time.